4 closer. I drifted that towards the end of last season almost exclusively, so. Big shop news though. I'll explain that later, but.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
What? You're on the edge of your seat? I don't fit on the edge of my seat. My knees. Trailer disconnected. Fucking imagine. All right, so, this is gonna be in the middle of the video, unfortunately, because we forgot to film it and our GoPros kept dying. So when we first got to the track, I noticed when I was loading up earlier in the day that that this exact wheel had just something weird in it. I could hear like a shiny screech, just like it sounded weird. I don't know what exactly how to describe it. I just knew something was up. So when we finally got to the track, we lifted the front end up, had a bad wheel bearing. So you can't see it, it's down here, but so yeah, so we spent the first about hour and a half, 2 hours of the event going to an auto zone 45 minutes away, came back, swapped the wheel bearing, and then the rest of the day went off without a hitch. So that was great. Further than that, I'll cut back to the track now. So I don't know if I got the first lap. First lap was kind of squirrely. E-brake engagement's pretty good. The track is still very cold. It's like 37, 38 degrees out. So we aired them up to 30 up front, 35 in the rear, and it's fun. Very loose, very there's no grip to the car, which is fun. It's just kind of floating around, which is kind of my preferred little method or style. So besides that, braking seat feels good enough. Steering feedback's perfect. My idle is a little finicky, but I'm not too worried about it. Oil pressure is good. Honestly, for the last like year, idle wise, I don't know, I've always been on and off with how I feel about it, but I'm not too worried about it. I love how the car sounds, so I'm not going to touch it. Drilling intermediate, because intermediate is what we're going to be doing for daily drift since it got moved up to US Air. So that's that'll be fun.
You know what to do.
This thing feels fucking good! Hell yeah, man! This thing floats, dude! How's she looking?
Fucking awesome. Oh, God.
Dude, I have no grip. It's really fun. I'm a 30 up front, 35 in the rear, and this thing just glides.
That's funny as hell.
So after a couple runs, we actually had one of our buddies start on fire for a quick hot second that we pulled up on. Fortunately, he had a fire extinguisher in the car, so I didn't even need to pull mine. But we were actually recording in time lapse on accident, so.
That was awesome.
I think that's on for that tire.
That's it for that tire.
I love that fucking slide at the end. You could just e-brake, drag it, and you just hold the angle.
Hold it.
God, it's so fun. Because you already come up with so much momentum.
Right. That was super smooth.
Highlights for the day, though, after everything was said and done, we had no issues with the car after that. I did have the car go into limp mode on the corner before the wall on advance when I was driving with Alex Martini. So that was really fun. Gave him a couple ride-alongs. It's the first time I met him. Super nice guy, super genuine. I can't wait to hang out with him more often at some of these events. He seems like a really cool guy. Gave some other kids some ride-alongs that were coming around. Obviously always give Kayla some ride-alongs. And then further than that, it was just a really good event. Didn't burn too many tires. I was worried that the tires, these Goodrich tires, weren't gonna fit. I was out of the full weight HP 108s that I usually run in the car. I actually just ordered 4 more that came in today, so that's awesome. So I'll have that for next event if we still have to run the Blue Z. The plan for next event is gonna be probably the vet, because I'm not going to be at DDay91. I'll be in FD Orlando, and then after that for DDay92 the vet should be pretty much done. And then after DDay92, I'm pretty sure the next event after that is going to be the Daily Drift Invitational, which again I'll be sporting the vet, so that's exciting. I just got to unload the truck and trailer now, or mainly just the truck. So yeah, it was a good day all in all. Can't wait. I'm so excited. I fell kind of back in love. I got kind of bored when it came to driving this car. Definitely fell back in love with the car while we were there. I just gotta figure out why I went in the limp mode. Turned the car off, turned it back on, it shot back out. So just double check filters and masks and stuff like that, make sure everything's clean. But so yeah, see you in the next one.